Gold is more than just a metal. It has been a symbol of power, wealth, and sacredness throughout human history. Since ancient times, great civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and Rome have considered gold to be the flesh of the gods. In Egypt, gold was used in burial ceremonies and as jewelry for the pharaohs to symbolize immortality and supreme power. Over time, gold gradually became a medium of exchange and commerce. Ancient empires used gold as currency, helping trade across borders and connecting distant lands, especially during the gold standard period of the 19th century. Gold played a central role in the global financial system. The currencies of countries were regulated based on the amount of gold in their reserves, turning gold into an irreplaceable asset. Gold is more than just a form of currency or a cultural symbol. It is also an indispensable part in shaping the world's economic history. Gold mining is the first step in the journey of transforming raw material into refined gold bars. From deep underground mines to winding riverbeds, each mining location uses different methods to extract this precious metal. Once geologists identify a potential gold deposit, the mining process begins. In areas where gold is found near the surface mining is employed. This method involves creating large open pits from which gold ore is extracted and transported to processing plants. However, gold is not always easy to reach. In deeper deposits, underground mining is used. Miners dig tunnels to reach gold veins, and explosives are used to break apart the rock, after which the ore is hauled to the surface for further processing. In areas with rivers or streams, placer mining is used. This method harnesses the power of water to separate gold from sand and gravel by using gravity. Once the gold ore is brought to the surface, it is crushed into smaller particles to expose the gold. This is an important step in preparing the gold for further separation and refinement, where it will be purified and prepared for casting into bars. The gold ore extracted from mines contains various impurities and other metals, which must be removed to achieve a high level of purity. Refining is the critical process that turns raw gold into the precious metal we recognize as pure gold. The process begins by smelting the gold ore in high-temperature furnaces. This melts the gold, allowing the impurities to separate. The lighter impurities either burn off or rise to the surface as slag, which is discarded. After smelting, the gold undergoes two common refining methods: the Miller process and the Wohlwill process. The Miller process uses chlorine gas, which is introduced into the molten gold. The chlorine reacts with the impurities to form volatile compounds, which can be easily removed, leaving behind purified gold. This process results in gold with a purity of about 9.5%. The Wohlwill process is more advanced and can achieve higher purity levels, up to 9.99%. In this method, gold is dissolved in a gold chloride solution, and an electric current is passed through the solution. This electrolysis process causes gold to separate from the impurities, with pure gold settling on a cathode, while impurities remain behind. Both refining methods ensure that the gold is free from contaminants and ready to be cast into bars for the next stages of the process. Casting is the process where molten gold is transformed into solid gold bars. After refining, the pure gold is melted again in a furnace to ensure it is completely homogeneous. Once the gold reaches the ideal temperature, it is poured into molds made from materials like graphite or steel, which are capable of withstanding the extreme heat. The molds are carefully designed to give the gold bars their final shape, most commonly a rectangular form. As the molten gold cools, it solidifies and takes on the shape of the mold. This step requires extreme precision because even a small mistake can result in bars that are too large or small, which do not meet international trading standards. To ensure the best quality, some refineries use advanced casting techniques like vacuum casting or hydraulic pressing. Vacuum casting involves pouring molten gold into molds in a vacuum environment, eliminating trapped air that could cause imperfections like bubbles or cracks. Hydraulic pressing applies pressure to the gold during casting, helping to ensure uniform texture and a smooth finish. Once the gold bars are solidified, they are carefully removed from the molds and allowed to cool completely. The casting process is now complete, but the gold bars still need to undergo further steps to ensure they meet strict quality standards. After the gold bars have cooled and solidified, they must undergo rigorous inspection to ensure they meet strict requirements for weight, purity, and dimensions. Each bar is precisely weighed using advanced scales to ensure it meets the specified weight. The purity of the gold is tested using methods like X-ray fluorescence, XRF, which allows inspectors to assess purity without damaging the bars. Once a gold bar passes the purity and weight tests, it is stamped with crucial identifying information. This marking process includes weight, clearly labeled to help buyers and sellers determine the value of the bar. Serial number, a unique identifier for tracking and traceability purposes. Refinery logo, a stamp verifying the gold bar's origin and the quality of the refinery that produced it. These markings ensure the gold's authenticity and make it easier to verify in the market. Each gold bar is now a certified product that can be bought, sold, and tracked throughout its journey. Gold is not only polished to enhance its appearance, but is also carefully packaged to avoid damage during transportation. The packaging often comes with anti-counterfeit stamps and certificates confirming the purity, weight, and origin of production. The transportation of gold is also strictly protected. Companies specializing in the transportation of valuable assets use armored vehicles and GPS tracking systems to ensure absolute safety. Modern technology is changing the way we produce gold. Automated systems help reduce errors while increasing efficiency. 3D printing technology is used to create gold molds with unique shapes and patterns, bringing personalization to each gold bar. In addition, environmentally friendly technologies are also being applied to reduce the negative impact of the gold mining industry. Methods of using microorganisms to refine gold or recycling gold from old items, such as jewelry and electronic devices, are great steps forward in protecting the environment. In the future, blockchain will help track the entire journey of each gold bar, from mining to the buyer, ensuring transparency and security. A gold bar is more than just a metal. It is the crystallization of thousands of years of civilization, science, and technology. From the deepest mines to the safest vaults, gold's journey is a story of value, innovation, and trust. Remember, each gold bar carries with it not only material value, but also cultural heritage and the foundation of the global financial system. The next time you see a gold bar, think about all the hard work and rich history it represents.